Hello, this is Dr. Freedom. Please don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to click on the little bell icon. That way you'll be notified when the latest news videos go up. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Doctor Who News with Dr. Freedom. News from in and around the universe that may or may not make you go, oh, hee, oh, hey, oh, hee, which in ancient Talon means I'm sporting a, well, let's just say something just went up and I'm not supposed to have one of those. All right. All right. A lot of weird stuff going on. Now, some people, of course, remember, they get weirded out by the whole April Fool's Day thing. But there was some legitimate news that did come out that day. And yes, the cast and crew of for Series 12 is in Tenerife, Spain tonight. They are setting up and they are filming, I believe, over there this week. And they've used this particular location a lot. I believe they've been going there since like they filmed Planet of Fire on Lanzarote back in the 80s. And it's like, wham. Well, what can you say? Hey, if my company paid me to go film somewhere other than Cardiff where it's cold, wet, and rainy, I'd be on that shit too. All right, so let's get into it. Let's get on to the news. All right, here we go. The cover of issue 537 of Doctor Magazine, which is on sale in 2 days, is right here. Check this shit out. Oh, man. Woo, doggy. And I even got an interview with what's his name there, Tim Shaw. Classic Daleks. Oh, they make me bumpy. And that'll be out, of course, this Thursday. Lovely looking cover. And of course, Samuel Oatley will be, doing an interview in 537 as well as that Tim Shaw guy. The Tooth Fairy dude. Him, remember him? All right, moving forward. Get ready for this. This knocked me for a loop. I thought for a second this was an April Fool's joke. But, for us people who've been supporting Series 11, it should be no surprise. But the Hugo Awards, baby. The Hugo Awards, baby. Let me say it one more time. The Hugo Awards, baby. The finalists for the 2019 Hugo Awards were announced online on April 2nd in Dublin. All right, now remember, the Hugo Awards are a set of prestigious literary awards given annually for the best science fiction or fantasy works and achievements of the previous year. Rosa, written by Mallory Blackman and Chris Chibnall, directed by Mark Tonderay, has been nominated for Best Dramatic Presentation Short Form. Matter of fact, named. I always get that mixed up. Very sorry. So right there, Rosa, bam. Demons of the Punjab, written by Vinay Patel, directed by Jamie Childs. The 2019 Hugos will be handed out at this year's Worldcon 77, which will be held in Dublin, Ireland between August 15th and the 19th. The Hugo Awards, baby. If I remember right, oh, man, that's just freaking awesome. That at least 2 episodes got some recognition in this series. But many, many weird, mysterious other things. We'll get to that in a minute. All right, man. Oh, so you see that? Okay, filming in Tenerife. No, nothing spoilery. And as I said before, that's where the cast and crew are right now. They flew there yesterday on April Fool's Day. And a lot of people, it's a April Fool's joke. It cannot be true, but it is. They are there. They're in Los Gigantes, a resort town in Santiago El Teide municipality on the west coast of the island. Am I pronouncing any of that right? I don't freaking know. But this lucky passenger or stewardess got her photo taken with Jodie Whittaker during the flight. I am jealous of you. I am jealous of you. I hate you now. I hate you. But okay, you got to be happy for folks who get an opportunity like that. Okay, despite it being a working trip, Whittaker enjoys warm foreign filming locations, according to a recent interview with Audi. I still get very excited when I'm on a plane, and I'm going somewhere warm. It's probably because we have such inconsistent weather in Britain. But there's something better. They're rocking up somewhere and not. I can't do her accent for shit. I'm sorry. I'm not going to keep doing it. I feel insulting just trying. All right. Of course, Mandy McGill and Taza Cole were apparently spotted checking in at the hotel in Los Gigantes. I think it's Los Gigantes. I'm probably going to I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm doing my best. All right. And of course, there's a long history of Doctor Who filming in the Canary Islands, beginning with the 5th Doctor episode Planet of Fire, which filmed in Lanzarote in 1983, and it went on from there. And there's been a whole lot, and they list them all right here in case you're wondering. A lot during the Capaldi era and whatnot going back. So yeah, Series 12 filming still progressing. Bam. Here we go. Richard Madden and Jodie Whittaker snubbed in the TV Bafta nominations. And here's the thing. Doctor Who has been like the redheaded stepchild in the BAFTAs. It really has. Look at Capaldi. All the amazing freaking performances by Peter Capaldi. No, we can just kick that shit off to the side. That pisses me off because he acted his ass off. Jodie acted her ass off despite weirdo opinion. And, it always brings good promotion to the show when you can land a BAFTA. And also from what I've heard, Richard Madden is an amazing actor. I've not watched this show that he's apparently on, The Bodyguard. Okay, I have not watched it. I keep hearing about it, but no. But still, here you go. Okay, David Tennant to bring The War of the Worlds to life in the new H.G. Wells audiobook collection. Other classics from H.G. Wells will be read by Hugh Bonneville, Sophie Akinito, Jason Isaacs, and Alexander Vallejos. So it's a kind of like an audio compilation thing. If you want more information on it, here you go. And of course, I love this. This guy, you piss me off, Tennant. You got a face that can melt hearts across TV land, and you're doing audio. You're booking it on my side of the street. All right. Pearl Mackie will star in the new BBC sci-fi show Forest 404. Basically, she's starring in a BBC podcast that is also a sci-fi thriller. It's set in the 24th century in a world where forests have been erased from history. Forest 404 is an environmental sci-fi thriller. Basically a whole lot of other people in Pippa Haywood and whatever. And alongside each episode of the thriller is a talk exploring themes from the podcast and an immersive natural soundscape. So, see, Pearl's still getting work as well. There you go. Julie Hesmondhalgh compares Russell T Davies with Chris Chibnall. This is mainly her little thing here. It's not all that big, but I figured, you know what? I better throw it in because, she was an integral character in Series 11. All right, New York, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina's Michelle Gomez Q&A. Michelle is on that level of crazy. I'm not kidding. I swear she's secretly Tom Baker's daughter. I can't prove it, but she's on that same level of crazy, which is awesome. So actor Michelle Gomez will stop by Build Studio on Thursday, April 4th, 2019 at 4 p.m. to tell us about the new season of the hit Netflix original series. And, of course, she's in it, and she is hot. Okay. She's that special kind of crazy. Yeah, all right. All right, a Medley of Masters, of course. Big Finish Audios have announced the finale for the latest series of the 8th Doctor Adventures, which is, of course, the Ravenous series with Paul McGann. He'll be coming up against Michelle Gomez, Derek Jacobi, Jeffrey Beavers, and Eric Roberts, who are all reprising the role of their, particular version of the Master. And it's kind of weird because it's been like 23 years since McGann faced off against Eric Roberts as the Master back in the 1996 movie. So it's kind of, it's going to be kind of interesting, to see how that works out. But so far, here's your titles, here's your synopses a little bit, and here's a little bit from the writers and such. All stuff you need to, get to your start, get on the ball. Bam, here you go. Lethbridge-Stewart, the Brigadier, and Lucy Wilson united. Candy Chart Books have announced 5th book of the Laughing Gnome series, which sees the worlds of Lethbridge-Stewart and the Lucy Wilson mysteries collide. So if this is the thing you're into, here you go. Moving forward. All right, the Unofficial Doctor Who Annual 1972. It's taken more than 47 years, but Doctor Who fans finally have an annual for 1972 with stars from the show among its contributors. World Distributors began publishing the official Doctor Who annuals from autumn of 1965, continuing until 1985, but elected not to bring one out in 1971. Now, this left countless fans puzzled, disappointed, with the niggling gap in their collections on their bookshelves. And then these guys came around and said he has published the Unofficial Doctor Who Annual, 1972, which kind of takes you back. This is that whole thing if you're into collecting this kind of stuff. Here you go. And lastly, for today, a Doctor Who clapperboard from School Reunion has emerged on eBay. So far, and this is just when I last clicked on it, 1,950 pounds. Yowza, yowza, yowza. And the beat goes on, kids. We're approaching 5,000 subscribers. We're about 50 short right now, somewhere around there. Get out there. Tell your friends this channel exists. And I promise I won't hurt them. I'm kind of gentle. But, wait, look at that. Reach, charge my cord. Look, it's get out of the shot, you bugger. Okay, yeah, somewhere coming up on like 1,300 subscribers on Twitter, well over 4,200 on Amino. And this train just keeps a rolling, and it's running over trolls. But you got to love someone who's so dumb, who's such an imbecile that he thinks if he keeps doing the same thing over and over again, it's going to yield another result. And guess what? You're not. My subscribers are onto you. They know who you are. Matter of fact, I contacted a certain other person you've been trolling and told them exactly who you are and where you live. But I don't endorse such things. Likely nothing will happen. Maybe not. Good night, folks. Please take care of yourselves. Don't let trolls get you down.